a lot of the internet's built upon memes. So they do go like further than just funny images, don't they? It only takes you like 2-3 scrolls through an Instagram story to come across a meme, another meme. Reddit built on memes. So the NFT space largely built on memes. I launched a collection called CryptoLeos, as you can see, the collection behind me. I'm sure we'll get into that later. But that gave me the opportunity to do it full time and live out my passion, which is art, creating art. And I never thought it would ever be an opportunity until now. And here I am, rock and roll.
What do you think it is about this particular collection of technologies that allows it to be perceived as fun? Because I think things like Instagram have always been there, and so is Facebook, and like platforms to share art have been kind of around for a long time. What do you think it is about this sort of space that makes it interesting and exciting for somebody like you to work?
Well, I think it comes along with all the associations of crypto. And on one side of crypto, you've got like, it's going to change the world. It's new technology. It's a new financial system. And on the other side of crypto, you've just got pump and dumps, meme coins, and just having a laugh. And kind of, I think that's where NFTs stand. At one side, it's innovative technology. But on the other side, it's like, yeah, but it's just memes, isn't it? Like, what? Like, it's an opportunity to really ridicule, I can't even say that word, but kind of have fun and not take anything too seriously. And I suppose, yeah, it's a crossroads of new tech, but internet culture. And I think the internet culture with the memes and, taking the P is kind of the loudest voice within the space. And that's why it's just fun and games. Fun's very important, especially for NFT. Essentially, at the end of the day, a lot of the PFP projects are just cartoon pictures. So at the root of it is fun. Also, there's a lot of flexing to be done with NFT because it's associated with money. So essentially, something like Bored Apes and Punks, a lot of money is associated. But for smaller collections like us, just keeping the fun alive with competitions or YouTube streams, Twitter Spaces, memes, and kind of how you could then maybe penetrate in real life as well with like events and art, street art if it be. That all kind of keeps the fun alive, I think. It's no simple task. It is quite hard still.
You're going to speak at NFT London soon on memes. I mean, tell me a bit more about why memes are sort of important to you as an artist and how you use them.
So yeah, memes are a fantastic starting point and very prevalent in the space. It's pop culture at the end of the day. So before memes came along, the people have a huge interest in pop culture, cinema, movies, music. It's the zeitgeist, really, isn't it? It's everything that kind of we talk about and share with one another. And memes are the medium in which we're able to do that on the internet. So yeah, they are very fun. It's very. I am speaking about memes in London. I'm going to try and make that talk kind of like a show and dance, a sing and dance, not really have anything real to say, because essentially that's what a meme is, isn't it? It's saying a lot of things all at once while saying nothing, maybe. A meme is a moment in time captured in a picture or GIF or a soundbite and kind of shared continuously throughout the internet and then adapted 100,000 times. That's what makes memes so brilliant. It's a kind of emotion, but the possibility to apply to so many different things all at once whilst being one image of something, like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock or a woman winking. So if it's fantastic internet gold, isn't it? Memes, everyone shares memes.
For me, memes occupy like quite a spectrum of intelligence. There's the kind of first base Ross was here, scrawled on a toilet door kind of level meme, and then there's quite strong, clever commentary, like you say, of a moment, of a time, of a piece of culture, of a brand, of a movie, of a celebrity, of anything. And I love how they can almost evolve as they move through the internet, because someone starts it and then somebody else picks it up and somebody else picks it up, and then suddenly it's been through 10 million cycles. And it's quite impressive where a community or a group of people can kind of push a concept, how far they can actually stretch it and still be, kind of related back to that original moment. I find that quite impressive and quite exciting.
What I've done with the CryptoLeo meme, it's one meme, the memes from Django Unchained the movie, where Leonardo DiCaprio is looking all very smug, and I've turned it into 1,000 different pieces of art. It was a handful of memes pixelated by me, purely because I wanted to get into 2D game design with Unity, but NFTs then just came around the corner, and because I had already created the sprite, I thought, well, that would look great like 1,000 times, and that kind of was the ethos of NFT, wasn't it? It was the same thing. It was like a collectible, but done with slightly different variations. And yeah, luck be have it, I picked Leo, and if you think a bit deeper into Leonardo DiCaprio, he is probably the most memed celebrity of them all on the internet.
A huge portion of memes is the virality of them, which means they have to almost connect to people and reach people. Like, how did you think about CryptoLeos and actually sort of connecting into the audience and building a group of people that were following along, with the thing, and not in a way, because so many of the projects at the time were getting caught up in the sort of pump and dump mentality, where people were buying, pushing the price up, and then selling and moving straight on to the next collection, and sort of rinse and repeating. And that didn't seem to play out with Leo's.
Luckily, I managed to kind of strangle together a community, and we had a lot of fun. It was a kind of daily task of making memes and doing YouTube live streams, and just making it all a kind of performance. And I cooked people's attention, but obviously that attention span, I think, is only has a lifeline as well. And now we're in a bear market. It's harder to get that kind of hook again.
I think it's an interesting thing, because on the outside, a lot of these projects can seem like silly, fluffy, things that don't mean kind of much. But I think in terms of, if you take a brand building lens to this and you look at building an audience and getting people to engage and convincing people to produce fan art, like, you've achieved all of these things as a one-man artist on your own, in this kind of space. And there's brands that spend tens of thousands of pounds to try and get a modicum of that sort of attention out of an audience.
It's been a rock and roll ride. I got into it at the beginning of last year, 2021, when I suppose the rest of the world also tuned into it after Beeple's $69 million sale. I thought, oh, this sounds like I could get myself some cheese finally. And got into it. It's been great since I've been in it.